Swami Pinamine.
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Prasad.
Nirvisesa Sanavadi
Paschatya Deshatarine.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda.
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi
Gauravakamita.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Rama Krishna
Rama
Gopha Govinda Ram
Madhusudan.
Gopha Govinda Ram
Gulanga Deyanam.
Yasti Bhagavan Mande
Shri Guru Niyatarinam.
Paramananda Madhavam
Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram.
Hare Om Tat Sat. So somehow we were not sent a Phala-śruti.
Somehow we have not said the Phala-śruti.
What are the blessings everyone gets for listening to the recent few days?
So, what are the blessings one gets by hearing to the recent pastimes which we heard in the last few days?
So we'll say that.
So, we will say that today. Attains, Bengali,
Phala-śruti.
Phala-śruti. Attains the lotus feet of Lord Gauracandra and will see Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Caitanya. Under the section, the pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text 707.
হেনমতে নিত্যানন্দ পরম কৌতুকে বিহরেন অভয় পরমানন্দ সুখে।
In this way, Lord Nityananda
In this way, Lord Nityananda
and great humor
in great humor
performed his pastimes,
performed his pastimes,
fearlessly and in transcendental happiness.
fearlessly and in transcendental happiness. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 708.
সকাল সদে নিত্যানন্দের নবদ্বীপের প্রতি গ্রামে গ্রামে কীর্তন সহিত ভ্রমণ। তবে নিত্যানন্দ সর্ব পারিষদ সঙ্গে প্রতি গ্রামে গ্রামে ভ্রমে কীর্তনের রঙ্গে।
Thereafter, Lord Nityananda, in the company of all his associates,
Thereafter, Lord Nityananda, in the company of all of his associates,
went from village to village,
went from village to village,
performing his blissful pastime of kirtan.
performing his blissful pastimes of kirtan. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 709.
গঙ্গার পরপার কুলিয়ায় খানচোরা বড় গাছি আর দেখা খানচোরা বড় গাছি আর দেখা পারে যায় না কুলিয়া।
Phala-śruti, Gauragachi, Ardagachiya, Kanga Upar, Phala-śruti, Kuliya. Lord Nityananda visited Kanachoda, Gauragachi, and Dagachiya.
Lord Nityananda visited Kanachuda, Balagachi, and Dogachiya.
And sometime they went to Kuliya, which was situated on the western side of the Ganges.
And sometimes he went to Kulia, which is situated on the western side of the Ganges. Another reading for Kanachoda is Khalachada. Some people call it Kanachoda, Kanajoda, Kanachota, and Kanachauda. Khalachada refers to an old riverbed or a dried up bed or ditch where the Ganges previously flowed. The village of Badagachi exists even today and is situated near the villages of Kalashira Khala and Rukunpura. The house of Sri Nityananda's father-in-law is in this village. The village of Dogachia is situated near Krishnanagar. One of Lord Nityananda's servants used to live there. Sri Navadvip refers to Sri Mayapur, which is situated on the eastern bank of the Ganges. Koladvip or Kulia is situated on the western bank of the Ganges. According to the opinion of all learned persons, the present city of Navadvip was known as Kulia during the time of Mahaprabhu. Sri Mayapur Navadvip is situated on the eastern bank, across from the village Kulia. According to the statement of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad, Sabe Matra Ganga Nadiyaya Kuliyaya. Only the Ganges lay between Nadia and Kulia. Sri Navadvip Mayapur is always situated on the eastern bank of the Ganges, and Kulia was and is always situated on the western bank of the Ganges. Even now, places like Kuliara Ganja, Amara Kola, Tegarida Kola, and Kuliara Daha indicate the location of ancient Kulia.
This is also a saying that Aparad Bhajan Kuliya Pat.
It is also a saying, Aparad Bhanjan Kulia Ghat,
That you can get forgiven any offenses, including
that you can get forgiveness from any offenses at Kulia.
so the devotees do the Prikrama and Kola Deep, and they pray to be forgiven for all their offenses and to forgive anyone else who has committed any offense to them.
So when devotees do Navati Parikrama and when they reach Koladvip, they ask forgiveness for any offenses they have done, and they also ask to forgive any offenses somebody may have done to them.
How many of you have been on Navadip Prikrama?
How many of you have been to Sri Navadvip Dham Parikrama? Raise your hands up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They have been to Navadvip but not Navadvip Dham Parikrama.
So maybe like 6.
Maybe 6 or so.
So we hope that you'll come sometime before Gaur Purnima and do the Navadip Prikrama.
So we hope sometimes you come before Gaur Purnima and do Sri Navadvip Dham Parikrama. Haribol!
There's also a campsite. You can stay out on the Prikrama,
There's also a campsite. You can stay at the parikrama, on the parikrama,
or you can come every day by bus or by vehicle and join the Prikrama.
or you come back by bus every day and do the parikrama and go back there.
the parikrama is around 8 or 9 days.
Parikrama is usually 8 or 9 days,
And one gets special mercy by accomplishing this parikrama.
and one gets special mercy by accomplishing this parikrama.
And Vrindavan, Raghavanda parikrama takes about almost a month.
In Vrindavan, the Vrajmandal parikrama takes almost a month.
And but the Navadip parikrama, 9 islands, takes 8 or 9 days.
But Navadip parikrama takes 8 or 9 days, 9 islands. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text 710.
নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপের বিহারের স্থান
Especially greatly pious in the village of Varagachi.
Especially greatly pious is the village of Balagachi,
Which Lord Nityananda Swarup had his pastimes there.
which Lord Nityananda Sarup had his pastimes at.
I said how Surya Sakila, a father-in-law of Lord Nityananda, he lived in Salinga.
So, as I said that Suryadas Sarkhela, a follower of Lord Nityananda, stayed in which village?
Salinga. Salinga.
Shaligram.
And a few kilometers to the east of Rogachi.
Few kilometers east of Bodagachi.
There was a king there called, his name was called Krishna.
There was a king named Kala Krishna Das,
Hora Krishna.
Gaur Krishna Das,
Hora.
Gaura,
Hora. Hora.
Hora Krishna Das.
And somehow he became so poor that he as a Kshatriya, he couldn't work as a for anyone.
Somehow he became so poor that although as a Kshatriya, he couldn't work for anybody.
So he was very much embarrassed.
So he was very much embarrassed.
His history is given in the Gazette of Nanya district.
His history is
Given in the Gazette
given in the Gazette
of Nanya district.
of Nadia district.
And there I went and stood a deity of Nitāi Gaur.
And there he manifested the deity of Nitāi Gaur.
And at the bottom of that deity was the Bengali year 100 years ago.
And at the bottom of the deity is a Bengali year 500 years ago.
So the Ragachi is still there, the deities are still there,
So Bodagachi is still there, the deity is still there,
business.
Next verse. Chaitanya Bhag.
My feet up.
Your feet up. Oh, yeah, too much feet up. What was the stand? Put the show that. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Ante Kanda, chapter 5, text number 711.
Like,
Say again.
oh, say,
No, behind. Push it more behind. Cover the feet.
you're right.
No, it has to be in the right side. Now say the verse.
All right, don't worry. Well, Lord Gauracandra, the Jacob Lord Doi, Pahar, Kore Te Nahi, Kore Samochai. The Lord village is so extremely fortunate.
Bodhagati village is extremely fortunate.
In fact, its good fortune cannot be adequately estimated.
In fact, its good fortune cannot be adequately estimated. The word samuchaya means to fathom, to count, or to estimate. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Ante Kanda, chapter 5, text number 712.
নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপের পারিষদ নিরবধি সবে পরমানন্দ
Lord Nityananda's associates Lord Nityananda Sarup's associates
Lord Nityananda Sarup's associates
were constantly filled with great transcendental ecstasy.
were constantly filled with great transcendental ecstasy. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Ante Kanda, chapter 5, text number 713.
কারো কোনো কর্ম নাই সংকীর্তন বিনে সবার গোপাল ভব বাড়ি ক্ষণে ক্ষণে
Go up. That's it.
None of his associates had any work other than Sankirtan.
None of his associates had any other work than Sankirtan.
And all of the mood of the colored boys increased from moment to moment.
All of the mood of the cowherd boys increased from moment to moment. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekanda, chapter 5, text 714.
বেত্রবংশী সিংগাছাদ দড়ি গুঞ্জাহার তার খাড়ো হাতে পায়ে নুপুর সবার
And cowherd boys, they carried sticks, hooks, horns, ropes that were used to line the hind legs of a cow while milking.
The cowherd boys carried with them sticks, flutes, horns, ropes that were used to bind the hind legs of a cow while milking.
Garlands of gunja, I mean, small conch shells, bangles, and bracelets on their hands.
Garlands of gunja, small conch shells, bangles, and bracelets on their hands.
On their legs were anklets,
On their legs were anklets,
known as nupurs.
known as nupurs.
So all these associates of Lord Caitanya were carrying all these natural opulences of hard boys.
So all these associates of Lord Chaitanya, all these associates of Lord Nityananda were carrying the decorations, opulences of the cowherd boys.
Lord Nityananda was in the mood of Balaram as a cowherd boy.
Lord Nityananda was in the mood of Balaram as a cowherd boy. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekanda, chapter 5, text number 715.
নিরবিধি সবার শরীরে কৃষ্ণ ভাব অশ্রু কম্প পুলক যাতে অনুরাগ
All of these associates are constantly absorbed in the mode of Krishna consciousness.
All of his associates were constantly absorbed in the mood of Krishna consciousness.
They were crying, hurting in their body, their hair was standing on end.
They were crying, they were shivering in their body, their hairs were standing on end.
They were very spontaneously filled with love to Lord Krishna.
They were very spontaneously filled with love to Lord Krishna. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekanda, chapter 5, text number 716.
সবার সৌন্দর্য যেন অভিন্ন মদন নিরবধি সবেই করে না সংকীর্তন
They were all very beautiful to behold.
They were all very beautiful to behold,
As if not different from Cupid.
as if not different from Cupid.
Constantly, all of them were engaged in chanting the holy names and Sankirtan.
Constantly, they were all engaged in performing Sankirtan, chanting. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekanda, chapter 5, text number 717.
পাইয়া ভয় স্বামী প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ নিরবধি কৌতুকে থাকিন ভক্ত বৃন্দ।
Having attained a fearless master, Lord Nityananda Prabhu,
Having attained the fearless master, Lord Nitānanda Prabhu,
the several devotees are always joyful.
the assembled devotees were constantly, always joyful. Haribo!
People ask, how can I be happy even there are obstacles?
People ask, how can I be happy even when there are difficulties, obstacles?
But here we see that the associates of Lord Caitanya are constantly blissful.
But here we see the associates of Lord Nityananda were constantly blissful. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 718.
নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপের দাসের মহিমা শত বৎসরেও করিবারে নাহি সীমা।
The glories of Lord Nityananda Swarups Suratars.
The glories of Lord Nityananda Swarup's servants
Even in 100 years, one cannot reach the limit.
even in 100 years, one cannot reach the limit.
Sometimes we glorify Lord Caitanya, Lord Nityananda,
Sometimes we glorify Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda,
but here they're saying that even the associates of Lord Nityananda, Lord Caitanya, they're also very, very special.
but here we are saying that even the associates of Lord Chaitanya or Nityananda are very special. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 719.
তথাপি নাম কহি জানি যার যার নাম মাত্র স্মরণেও তরিয়ে সংসার।
Still, I will mention the names of those whom I know.
Still, I'll mention the names of those whom I know.
Or simply by remembering even the names, one is delivered from material existence.
For simply by even remembering their names, one is delivered from material existence.
Haribo!
Haribo! Gauranga. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 720.
যার যার সঙ্গে নিত্যানন্দের বিহার সবে নন্দ গোষ্ঠী পাপপ গোপী অবতার।
Whosoever with Lord Nityananda enjoyed pastimes.
Whosoever with Lord Nityananda enjoyed pastimes
Are all incarnations of the colored boy and colored girl associates of Nanda Maharaj.
were all incarnations of the cowherd boy and cowherd girl associates of Nanda Maharaj. Purport: the associates of Sri Nityananda were cowherd boys, cowherd girls, and family members of Nanda Maharaj in Krishna's pastimes.
So, these devotees were not ordinary souls. They came down to the local Vrindavan.
These devotees are not ordinary souls. They came down from spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan,
in order to start the Sankirtan movement.
in order to start Sankirtan movement.
You are very fortunate that you are able to continue chanting the holy names of Krishna.
You are very fortunate that you are able to continue to chant the holy name of Krishna.
Haribo!
Haribol! Chaitanya Bhagavat, Andekanda, chapter 5, text number 721. Sorry.
নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপের নিষেধ লাগিয়া পূর্ব নাম না লিখিল বিদিত করিয়া
Being prohibited by Lord Nityananda Sarup,
Being prohibited by Lord Nityananda Sarup,
I am not writing the previous names to make them known.
I am not writing their previous names to make them known. Purport: Sri Nityananda prohibited his devotees from discussing in public the names by which his associates and companions were known during the pastimes of Krishna. But for the information of the devotees, the names by which Sri Nityananda's associates in the pastimes of Gora were known in the pastimes of Krishna are described by Sri Kavi Karnapur in the book Sri Gaura Ganodesh Deepika.
So, all these associates of Lord Nityananda, they had spiritual names at the time of their initiation.
So all these associates of Nityananda had spiritual names at the time of their initiation.
And those names are being referred to.
And those names are being referred to.
Kavi Karnapur, he also wrote the Gauracandra Deepika, which told what devotees or what in Krishna Lila.
Kavi Karnapur also wrote the book Sri Gaura Ganodesh Deepika, in which he describes which devotee was what in Krishna Leela. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekanda, chapter 5, text number 700.
অভূতপূর্ব মহাবদান্য অবতার শ্রী নিত্যানন্দ অন্য অবতারে কেহ ঝাট নাহি পায় নিরবধি নিত্যানন্দ চৈতন্য লয়
See, in other incarnations of the Lord,
In other incarnations of the Lord,
no one quickly attains perfection.
no one quickly attains perfection.
But Lord Nityananda,
But Lord Nityananda,
he constantly takes them to Lord Caitanya.
he constantly takes them to Lord Chaitanya. Haribol!
চৈতন্য ভাগবত অন্তখণ্ড 5.701 যে ব্রাহ্মণ নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপ না মানে তাহারে লয় সেই চোর Purdashugami.
Any Brahman who does not accept Lord Nityananda Swarup
Any Brahman who does not accept Lord Nityananda Sarup
is taken by the thieves and rogues and their simple groups.
is taken by the thieves and rogues in their sinful groups. Purport: if even the topmost Brahmana, endowed with the humility and knowledge, does not accept subordination to Sri Nityananda Sarup, then that foolish Brahmana is welcomed by rogues and thieves as one of their own. Or Sri Nityananda includes him in the category of rogues and thieves.
So Lord Nityananda, he descended and gives out his mercy freely.
So Lord Nityananda, he descended and he gives out his mercy freely.
In Jaipur, in the Radha Govinda temple,
In Jaipur, in the Radha Govinda temple,
there's a picture of Lord Caitanya on one of the columns.
there's a picture of Lord Chaitanya on one of the columns.
He is called as Prema Avatar.
He is called as Prema Avatar.
And there's a picture of Nityananda, Lord Nityananda, who is called as Mercy Avatar.
And there's a picture of Lord Nityananda on the column, and he's called as Mercy Avatar. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 702 and 703.
নিত্যানন্দ কৃপার মাহাত্ম যোগেশ্বর সবে বাঞ্ছে যে প্রেম বিকার যে অশ্রু যে কম্প যে বাকুল অহংকার চোর ডাকাইতে হইল হেন ভক্তি হেন প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপের শক্তি.
The transformation of Prema Bhakti, ecstatic love for Krishna, desired by the rest of the yogis,
The transformation of ecstatic love desired by the best of the yogis,
like shedding tears,
like shedding tears,
shivering in the body,
shivering in the body,
and the hairs standing on end,
and the hair standing on end,
and roaring loudly the holy names,
and roaring loudly the holy name,
even if they're from the pure and Dakhite thieves,
even if they were from chor or dakites or thieves,
they're given bhakti
they were given bhakti
of this description.
of this description.
Thus, such was the potency of Lord Nityananda Swarup.
Such was the potency of Lord Nityananda Sarup. Purport: the word Daikaita, Hindi, means rogues or plunderers. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 704.
ভজ ভজ ভাই হেন প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ যাহার প্রসাদে পাই প্রভু গৌরচন্দ্র.
Worship, worship, all brothers.
Worship, worship, oh brothers.
Such a merciful Lord Nityananda Prabhu,
Such a merciful Lord Nityananda Prabhu,
by whose mercy one can attain Lord Gauracandra.
by whose mercy one can attain Lord Gauracandra. Haribo! Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antekhanda, chapter 5, text number 705.
যে শুনারে নিত্যানন্দ প্রভুর রাখাল, তাহারে দিলিব গৌরচন্দ্র ভগবান।
Hello, Diet. Keep going up.
But we missed the one verse above that.
Anyone who hears the topics of Lord Nityananda Sarup,
Anyone who hears the topics of Lord Nityananda Sarup,
how he delivered thieves and dacoits,
how he delivered thieves and dacoits,
if they listen with attention, with faith,
and will listen with attention and faith,
will definitely see Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Caitanya.
will definitely see Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Caitanya. Haribol! Gauranga! Okay. Yes. What is the last Bengali? What is it? Attains, Phala-śruti.
Attain the lotus feet of Lord Gauracandra, and will see Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Caitanya.
Attain the lotus feet, Lord Gauracandra, and will see Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Caitanya. Thus ends the chapter entitled The Phala-śruti of hearing these pastimes under the section The Pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Haribol!
It was 10:108. Normally one doesn't experience these transcendental emotions.
Normally, one does not experience these transcendental emotions.
By the mercy of Lord Nityananda, I get the mercy of Lord Caitanya,
But by the mercy of Lord Nityananda, one gets the mercy of Lord Caitanya,
and then all these transcendental ecstasies are experienced.
and then all these transcendental mellows, ecstasies are experienced.
And they make all the material happiness very insignificant.
And they make all the material happiness very insignificant.
Then, as I mentioned, that Prabhupada in his lecture in 1973 in London,
But anyway, as I mentioned, Srila Prabhupada in a lecture in London in 1973,
he wanted all his Grihastha followers to be Paramahamsas.
he wanted all his Grihastha followers to become Paramahamsas.
And now, what does it mean to be a Paramahamsa?
Now, what does it mean to be a Paramahamsa?
You see, if you're fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness, and you're Paramahamsa.
You see, if you're fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness, then you are a Paramahamsa.
And Hamsa, apparently he can drink a mixture of water and milk. He can suck out the milk and leave the water.
A Hamsa can apparently drink from a mixture of milk and water and suck up the milk and leave the rest there.
In the same way, how we can use the material existence in Krishna's service and leave the one day behind.
And in the same way, how we can use the material existence in Krishna's service and leave the mundane behind.
This is the Paramahamsa.
So this is a Paramahamsa.
So Lord Caitanya followers, they follow the system of Yukta Vairagya.
So Lord Chaitanya's followers follow the principle of Yukta Vairagya.
That means that there's two types of Vairagya. There's dry Vairagya and Yukta Vairagya.
There are two types of Vairagya, the Falgu Vairagya and Yukta Vairagya.
Dry
Dry Vairagya and Yukta Vairagya.
and Yukta Vairagya.
And Yukta Vairagya.
So, using what you have, using it in the service of Krishna, that's Yukta Vairagya.
So using what you have in service of Krishna is Yukta Vairagya.
And Sukshma, or dry Vairagya, is renouncing.
And Shushka or dry Vairagya is renouncing
And not using it in Krishna's service.
and not using in Krishna's service.
Just being renounced.
Just being renounced.
So, we practice Yukta Vairagya.
So we practice Yukta Vairagya.
That means that whatever you do it in such a way that is pleasing to Krishna.
That means whatever you do in such a way that it is pleasing to Krishna.
Just like we cook something to eat, instead we offer that to Krishna, and then eat it at Prasad.
Just like we like to eat, so we cook something and we offer it to Krishna, and then it is prasad.
And all the activities we do them offering them to Krishna.
So all the activities we do them as an offering to Lord Krishna.
I saw a very nice drama in Chennai
I saw a very nice drama in Chennai
by children.
by children.
Two are playing Yamadutas, and one girl who gave a mustache, she played Yamaraj.
Two were playing Yamadutas, and one girl with a mustache painted on her face played Yamaraj.
The Yamadutas were complaining to Yamaraj.
So the Yamadutas were complaining to Yamaraj.
These Krishna Grihastas were worshipping Jagannath and all the deities in their home.
These Krishna conscious devotees are worshipping Lord Jagannath in their homes.
They're offering the food to the deities.
They're offering their food to the deities.
The whole family, they chant the holy names.
The whole family, they chant the holy names.
They read Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita.
They read Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita.
We can't touch them.
We can't touch
We
them.
can't touch them and take them to hell.
We can't carry them and take them to hell.
If everyone becomes like this, we'll be out of a job.
If everyone becomes like this, we'll be out of job.
What to do?
What to do?
So how many of you want to have mercy on the Yamadutas and let them take you and punish you?
So how many of you would like to give mercy to Yamadutas and let them take you?
I would like to give them a vacation. Chant Hare Krishna.
How many of you would like to give them a vacation and chant Hare Krishna?
So, yeah, it was a very nice drama.
So anyway, it was a very nice drama.
And this is what we want to do. Want everyone to be happy.
So they just showed what everyone has to do to become happy.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Tomorrow, Rath Yatra, right?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay. Tomorrow Rath Yatra, we have to get ready. So we close here. Hare Krishna. His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj ki. There is somebody who wants to aspire.